that his greatest concern, based on his observations, was the fact that the defendant drove here and will be leaving here again in a vehicle, and he did not feel that that was a safe condition based on how she presented to him.
Mr. Premier, where does your client live?
She lives in Deerfield.
And how far from Tribune is that?
Like an hour and a half, hour and 15, I would say.
Where are the children at now?
I'm sorry?
Where are the children at now?
Oh, they took the bus home from school, and so they should be at that residence.
Who lives in the residence besides the defendant and the children?
Nobody else.
We've got a problem, obviously. Are you sure?
Judge, she could make, if the officer is concerned about her driving, Ms. Cummings could make arrangements for somebody to come pick her up and drive her back, and then they could possibly come and retrieve the car with someone else if the officer has concerns about her driving.
Well, I would think that Ms. Cummings would be concerned about her driving because the officer ostensibly has a good faith basis to issue yet another charge, and I'd be worried if I were her about having a potential another conviction. Mr. Mosher, I don't know what facilities are available up there or what programs are available, but if I order her to be taken into custody until she gives a clean UA, is there anything that can be done to ensure those kids are taken care of until she's released and can pass the UA? I don't want them left alone.
Yeah, I understand the court's concern, and I do not know because Deerfield is Kearney County, I believe, and I'm not sure what's available there, Your Honor.
Well, I suppose an order for protective custody could be issued, but that would need to originate from the county where the children are at. Am I right on that?
Yes, Your Honor. I believe that is correct.
All right. I'm going to order that the defendant be taken into custody until she completes urinalysis and is clean. I'm going to ask that the county attorney contact the Kearney County attorney and take the children into protective custody, and we'll let it fall out from there. I don't think we can jeopardize the safety of those children if mom is in a remission right now. That means those drugs may be prevalent in the house. It's certainly not a lifestyle those kids need to be exposed to. And then we're going to go ahead and reschedule the sentencing in this matter.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Chavez, Mr. Mosher, how likely is it that you can get that accomplished, or what happens to those kids if, for example, you can't get hold of Mr. Gallegos?
I don't know. They're obviously, from my opinion, I guess they would be unsupervised, which is not a good situation, Your Honor.
As an alternative, I think DCF could be contacted and they could take those kids into protective custody as well.
Judge, my client believes that if she were to reach out to the youngest child's father, that he could possibly care for the children instead of placing them into custody until she's released.
Is this something that can be accomplished fairly quickly?
Yes.
All right, next 5 minutes.
Yeah, can we take a recess to find out if that can be accomplished, Your Honor?
That's what I was going to suggest. All right, we're going to stand in recess. In all likelihood, the defendant would test positive for methamphetamine on this date, the date of